Most people ruin their lives by saying one simple word too often. Yes. Yes to distractions. Yes to toxic people. Yes to wasting time. Yes to things they don't even want to do. And slowly, their energy disappears. Their focus disappears. Their dreams disappear. Because every time you say yes to something unimportant, you say no to yourself. That's why one of the most powerful skills you can ever learn is the art of saying no. Most people aren't afraid of hard work. They're afraid of disappointing others. They want everyone to like them. They want approval, acceptance, validation. So they agree to everything, even when they are exhausted, even when it hurts them, even when they know it's wrong. And the dangerous part, people-pleasing feels kind, but often it's self-destruction disguised as politeness. Because when you constantly ignore your own needs, you slowly lose respect for yourself. You become controlled by other people's expectations. And eventually, you wake up living a life that doesn't even feel like yours. People think saying yes is harmless. It's not. Every yes costs something: time, energy, focus, peace. When you say yes to endless distractions, you say no to your goals. When you say yes to toxic people, you say no to your mental health. When you say yes to comfort, you say no to growth. Your life is shaped by what you tolerate. And successful people understand something most people don't. Your energy is limited. You cannot give your attention to everything. That's why powerful people protect their time aggressively. Not because they're rude, because they understand value. Every time you say no to something harmful, you build trust with yourself. No to laziness. No to distractions. No to staying up all night scrolling. No to people who drain your energy. And at first, it feels uncomfortable, because boundaries scare people who benefited from your lack of them. Some people only like you when you're easy to control. The moment you start protecting your peace, they call you selfish. But protecting your mind is not selfish. It's necessary, because you cannot build a strong future while constantly sacrificing yourself for everyone else. Most people think success is about doing more, but often it's about doing less. Less distraction, less noise, less meaningless activity. Focus is not just concentration. Focus is elimination. The reason most people never achieve greatness is because their attention is scattered everywhere. They want success, but say yes to every distraction. And distraction today is endless. Social media, drama, notifications, fake urgency. The modern world profits from your lack of focus. That's why learning to say no is a superpower now, because the person who controls their attention controls their future. One of the biggest signs of maturity is realizing you don't owe everyone an explanation. No is a complete sentence. You don't need long excuses to protect your boundaries. And honestly, the more you explain yourself to everyone, the more power you give away. Quiet confidence is powerful. Strong people don't constantly seek permission to live their lives. They understand their priorities and they protect them without guilt. Sometimes the hardest no is not to other people. It's to yourself. No to procrastination. No to comfort addiction. No to wasting years. No to weak habits. Because deep down, most people already know what's hurting them. They just keep returning to it. The same distractions, the same excuses, the same patterns. But your future changes the moment you finally say, enough. That one decision can change everything. Look at highly successful people, athletes, artists, entrepreneurs, creators. Most of them are extremely selective with their time. Why? Because greatness requires sacrifice. You cannot master your craft while constantly entertaining distractions. Every level up in life demands a different version of you, and sometimes growth means becoming comfortable disappointing people, not out of arrogance, but because your purpose matters more than temporary approval. The art of saying no is really the art of protecting your future. Every no to distraction is a yes to focus. Every no to weakness is a yes to growth. Every no to toxic energy is a yes to peace. So stop giving your time to everything that drains you. Protect your mind, protect your energy, protect your goals, because your life will always reflect what you choose to allow into it.